I like card games, and thus I created my own one. In this video, I'll teach you the current rules for my own trading card game, Sanity's End. If you haven't heard about the game yet, I recommend watching my last video to learn more about it. That said, let's get into the rules of Sanity's End. Sanity's End is a competitive card game for 2 players. In the game, you'll be playing cards to increase your opponent's insanity by winning rounds. The first one to reach 8 insanity loses the game, leading to its opponent winning. First, let me tell you about the 3 card types. There are creatures, events, and permanents. Creatures are identified by their power value. They remain in play for as long as they have power left. Events, identified by their star-shaped symbol, will remain in play for exactly 1 round, getting discarded afterwards. And finally, permanents. They will remain in play forever, lying in the lower row of your field's zone. Permanents are identified by their affinity icon. Meanwhile, all card types have the following traits in common: a region symbol in the top left corner, an artwork, a symbol identifying the card's set, a name, usually in effect text, and a madness value in the bottom right corner. Now we know the card types, let us take a look at the playing area. The playing area is divided into your field and your opponent's field, each consisting out of 8 zones. 4 zones for creatures and events, and 4 zones for permanents. To the right of your field you'll have your deck, to the left you'll have your graveyard. Moving on to setting up the game. Each player shuffles their deck and places it next to the playing area. Then, each player draws 5 cards from the deck. Place the damage markers next to the playing area. One player receives the starting token. This player goes first. Set each player's insanity points to 0. To check sanity points, you can use anything you like. For example, you can just write down the points or collect tokens representing insanity points. Okay. Now that you know about the setup and card types, let's get started with the actual gameplay of Sanity's End. The game is played in rounds. Every round consists out of 5 steps. In the refresh phase, both players draw 1 card from the top of the deck. Move any event cards in play to their owner's graveyard. But watch out, this phase is skipped in the first round. After the refresh phase, the planning phase takes place. The starting player may place one of the hand cards face down in one of the 4 top zones of the field. Then their opponent may place one of the hand cards face down in one of the 4 zones of their field. A player may not place a card if all 4 zones in the top row are occupied. Now, both players flip their face down card face up in the reveal phase. If a card was flipped that has the keyword reveal in its effect, resolve it immediately. After that, resolve the effect of events. If you reveal a permanent, move it to the zone underneath. Its madness points will count as long as it remains there. There may only be up to 1 permanent per zone in the bottom row. If 2 effects had to be resolved at the same time, the non-starting player may resolve the effect before the starting player, provided that it interrupts the starting player's effect. Otherwise, the starting player resolves their effect first. For example, the imprinter is able to counter a creature's effect even if the player controlling it isn't the starting player. Moving on to the score phase. Each player counts the madness points on their cards remaining in play. The player whose cards have the most madness points in total adds 1 insanity point to their opponent's score. Then the winner of the round receives the start token. If both players have collected the same number of madness points, they both gain 1 insanity point, and the start token remains wherever it currently is. Entering the clash phase, now it's time for opposing creatures in play to battle. Opposing creatures inflict damage on each other equal to their current power. This is marked using damage counters. Damage counters reduce a creature's power as long as they remain on it. If a creature has taken damage equal to or greater than its power value, it dies. Whenever a creature dies, place it face up on top of your graveyard. Repeat those 5 phases mentioned until at least 1 player has reached 8 insanity, leading to its loss of the game. And that's it. Those are all the rules you need to play your first game of Sanity's End HTCG. I'll now give you another quick recapitulation of the rules, showing 3 example rounds. Feel free to skip this part if you already feel familiar with the rules. So here's the example. After shuffling the decks, it's determined who gets to start the game, using dice in this case. My opponent won, getting the starter token. Now we'll draw 5 cards. Starting off with planning phase, my opponent puts down a card first since he has the starter token. Now I choose one of my cards, deciding to place it opposing to my enemy's card. Revealing the cards in the reveal phase, we can see that my opponent has played the Bestial Resident, featuring 3 power and 5 madness. In contrary, my card, the Mint Crawler, has 2 power and 7 madness. So, entering score phase, I have more madness on my field than my opponent, leading to him gaining 1 point of insanity. After that, the creatures will fight each other in clash phase since they are opposite to each other. My Mint Crawler inflicts 2 damage on the Bestial Resident, while he's inflicting 3 damage to my Mint Crawler, leading to its death. Time to start a new round, drawing a card in the refresh phase. Since I am in possession of the starter token, I'll place my card first, followed by my opponent. Revealing the cards triggers 2 things. First, the permanent card played by my opponent moves down 1 zone. Second, my creature has the reveal ability to move to the left. Counting madness, I have a total of 5 on my field, whereas my opponent has 8, leading to me gaining 1 point of insanity. Also, my opponent gets the starter token. In clash phase, the 2 opposing creatures battle, leading to the death of the enemy's Bestial Resident. Entering the 3rd round, I draw 1 card, followed by placing down a card after the opponent did. I played the event card inside, allowing me to draw 2 cards from my deck. Then, I win the round, having a total of 12 madness, while the opponent only has 6. Moving the event to the graveyard at the end of the round, a new one is about to begin. I hope that this video, including the example, could give you a better understanding of the rules for Sanity's End HTCG. Be sure to write a comment if you have any more questions, or consider joining my Discord server for more information concerning the game. You can find the link in the description. Feel invited to show me your feedback on this video by leaving a like or a comment. In case you like my videos, consider subscribing to the channel too. By the way, thank you all so much for the nice feedback on the last video. You are truly, pardon the pun, insane. That said, I hope you'll have a great time. Keep playing games, and until next time.